Alright, good morning. I think it's check day 20 here or something. I'll know more. I have to look back at my videos. They're all starting to blur together. Been running so damn hard. But, well, we picked up a coon here last night. It was our second set of traps down this levee. I was going to set more, but somebody stole one, so I'm going to hold out a little while till we get some colder weather. We're starting to run a muskrat line down here, but, we got this little lady here. That might be a boar, young boar. He got messed up in the face a little bit. I was kind of nervous about not keeping him, but now that I'm looking at him, he's healthy enough. I thought he looked, when we first pulled up, he looked like he might have had something wrong with him. But no, he just got in a fight with something and about lost his eye. Oh, sorry, you guys want to watch him? I'm over here talking. So, good back leg catch. I had a feeling usually once I catch a coon, the whole area smells like coon. Can you catch coyotes? Can you catch coyotes and coon sets you've caught in coons in? Yeah, but yeah, it's just the whole area smells like coon piss, so you attract more coons. So yeah, I should pull it and move it over, but either way, the whole area smells like coon, so we'll just keep plugging away. Coyotes eat coons as well, so we'll get them taken care of, throw them in the shed, and go from there. So, alrighty, there is a chance we pick one up here. It looks like a good spot, but that's just a mess I wasn't looking forward to dealing with today. So, alright, we're gonna let the boy take care of them, and then we're gonna get on down the road. Okay, guys. Sorry I'm not super enthusiastic like I was yesterday morning. We're just getting started. We had a late night, but he picked up a new thermal scope and scanner and he wanted some company. So we went out and looked at coyotes last night and deer and just trying to get the hang of it. We went to one of our properties that had beaver problems, trying to get a beaver out of there. So that's what we got going on. I got a chauffeur today. He's trying to get his hours for his driving exams. So, but no, that should be. We put a few muskrat traps in on this creek, but yeah, we didn't get a lot in. It was kind of tough walking, breaking through some areas. It was almost 2.5 inches of ice. So, but the edges were pretty thin. So that's but that's about it for the coyote sets here. I'm a little nervous to set more. One is now that we've had a trap stolen. Two, DNRs now knowing that I'm trapping here. I mean, which is, I'm doing everything right. It's just, you never know. They look hard enough. But yeah, well, we got a solid sheet of ice on this pond, or this creek down here. It wasn't here yesterday, so if we could get a good couple inches of steady ice on there, that would be nice. It would make it a lot easier checking those traps. So we're gonna do just kind of drive by. A lot of them are underage cut sets. I guess there's only 4 sets in here. I got one beaver run I got set on, but like I said, our underwater lines are every 72 hours, I believe, in Iowa. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. But yeah, no, if we could get some really cold weather here in the next week or so, we're talking highs in the 30s next week, I might come back out here and reset this levee a little bit harder for coyotes. I was going to set the other side of the levee for coyotes, but yesterday we happened to see a mother-daughter combo walking their 2 shepherds, so yeah, that makes me even more nervous to go set over there, especially since they were walking them off leash. So Anywho, that's what we got going. Just a little tidbit, fill you in why I'm on the wrong side of the truck. But yeah, we still got a lot of line to go, so you guys just hang in there. Hopefully we have some pretty good luck here. See if we can't get in some trouble here. Alright, take care. Alright guys, we're over here at this another private property we have, and we're literally just getting ready to load up the four-wheeler. Well, we did load up the four-wheeler, just I stood up and I was high enough to I just got high enough to see over this hill. I forgot I gave the landowner a couple coon cuffs to his wife likes feeding the deer, so he set a couple coon cuffs back here. So but yeah, I got high enough on the four-wheeler where I could see over the little knoll here. One there, one there. So that's what we got going. Woo! I was wondering. Almost got me, dickhead. So I got the one on the hill there. So that's what we got going. Alright, we're gonna keep it plain and simple. You know what we do next. He's just filling it up with dog food, so we're gonna dispatch him, reset the traps, and yeah, let him fill and tell him he's caught 2 coons and he needs to top them off. So alright guys, see you down the line. Okay guys, still being chauffeured around. This line takes longer than I thought it did, but we weren't really messing around too much. A little bit here and there, just taking it slow, making it a little more relaxing. Although somebody, if you notice I'm wearing a different coat, somebody didn't dress for the weather. So he ended up taking my clothes because he was cold. You know what her dad's for. And anywho, so that's what we got going on. We ended up coming out of our Area 51 spot, I call it. It's the unfilmable location. And we ended up with 3 muskrats there. So my goal is 8 for right now. And anything north of that is profit. So if I can catch some 8 muskrats, I pay for the traps I just bought, and anything over 8 will be profit. So that's how you kind of got to break things down when you're trapping, trying to justify doing what you do. I'm still short on coyotes. I think this line, this new me shortening up my line and only doing right here close to home, I've reduced the number of coyotes, but I've also increased or decreased my fuel expenditures. So I don't know, is it worth it? I'm catching less coyotes. Pretty much putting all my eggs in one basket, but I don't know. We only set about 2 or 3 more new sets on that 200 acres. I think I got what I'm going to put in. Like I said, if I was producing a coyote a day, yeah, but I'm not. So yeah, I just can't justify putting everything at that spot. So we'll see. I think we got Christmas coming around the corner here. We got 1 more day to run this line. I'm half tempted to snap it for work. I don't know, you know, you gotta decide how you want to roll and what you want to do, and I'm trying to hit the stop sign, take there's a possum right there.
Live?
Yep. Walking over by the beehives.
Okay.
Now. So, boy likes catching possum. He just catches them, bring them up to the truck, and shoots them. So, that's what we got going. Anywho, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. We're heading over here to the Fox Farm. See what we got there. And probably, I have a hard time snapping lines, especially if the farmer's got me in there for a particular reason. We did catch a fox there, so I don't feel bad about pulling this line. He hasn't seen any fox since we caught that one. And we caught about half a dozen, well, we probably caught almost a dozen coons off of his place. So, yeah. That's what we got going on. I'm going to leave it at that. We're just going. I know we got, this will be its own show, its own episode, because I know we got some other critters on the other side of town. My dad's been checking a line over by his house for me. It's the Badger Farm. Well, probably gonna call it Gopher Hill because there's a lot of gophers up there. I should go up there and trap the gophers, and that will get rid of the badgers. But yeah, we got some footage coming up here in a minute. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna have Thanksgiving dinner over there today, being as it's Saturday, and it worked for everybody. So that's what we got going down. So we have a little bit more coming up, so I'll try not to take too long. I didn't get any video. I just told my dad, I said just take a little bit of video with it alive in the trap for the coyotes. Anything else? So there'll be a little video clip with nobody talking, and then yeah, I'll fill in shortly after that. So, all right, we'll see you on that line. Okay guys, this is a familiar sight for you, for background. Alright, just want to give you a rundown. I know there's some stuff we couldn't show you on the line and stuff that we didn't. I forgot to film when it was getting dark and we were running around. But here's today's haul, except for the fox. I'll flip it around. So, we picked up a coyote and a snare. I'm going to post a video right after this. We got 3 rats. Coon, skunk, fox was donated to us by a farmer who's having them get in his chicken coops. He set a few traps, picked one up, said, hey, I'm just going to ditch it if you guys don't want it. So we took it. Possum, another coon, and a coon. So that's a pretty long, big haul for today. Obviously, except for that. And then we got another possum that my dad gave me. Again, getting in chicken coops and stuff. So this is a pretty big one, jet black. We'll throw him in the batch too. I told him if they're bigger than a football, I'll take them. Anything less, I don't want. But yeah, that's our haul today. And so we're gonna extract the stink out of him. I'll probably pull the, I don't know. I'll probably pull the glands out of this guy. And then, I don't know. Probably that guy's probably no good. Like a big old scar. Oh, that might have. This is in a spot that I tried to shoot a couple at. That might be for me shooting a little high on him. That's probably for me. So we'll skin him out, put him on a stretcher like everything else. Yeah, we'll pull these, freeze the carcasses. Save the tails. I need them. And hopefully there's a market for muskrat carcasses. So we're going to do that. We're going to gland this one. We're not going to pad gland it because he wants to do legs on hide tanning process. So just going to skin and extract glands. Possibly pop the skull, skin, skull, glands, skin, skin. I don't know, I might play around with one of these skulls. I don't have a muskrat skull. So skin and skull and save. So yeah, I need to detail all 3 of them, skin them, probably skull them, and then carcass freeze them. Got them as, I know, keep them whole. I'm not sure what the market is on them, but I know somebody's willing to buy them. So we're getting ready to set up a bunch of, been saying this, but we set a few muskrat traps. We only got probably 6 out, but 50% success rating. I did pull one because it was kind of sketchy and pretty damn deep. I was up to my shoulders in water, and it's a little too cold to be playing that game. Maybe if it freezes a little bit, we might be able to get back in there and try it again. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do. So I got a pile here from last night that we skinned them. It got late on us. We skinned them. They just need fleshed. I thought I got everything fleshed, but apparently I missed 2 coons and 3 coyotes. And then we're going to skin this beaver tonight. And then all that stuff is no good. Oh, except for the possum. So we're going to pull the possum. He's going to get skinned. The coyote's no good. The other 3 coyotes are just shot to shit. We glanded those. So we cut the pads off and cut the anal glands out of them. And that's about all we can do. Yeah, they're just shot. The holes in them are just way too big for us to work with. And then I got to dump carcasses, so I'm thinking about emptying out the truck of most of my trapping stuff, just keep my resetting stuff. And then loading a whole truckload. So I got to make a few phone calls, see if I got anybody who's wanting to do thermaling. If people are in the area that are coyote hunting. I know they got the guy that shot these 3. He does it. He sometimes set up bait stations, and if he's got bait stations, this is good bait, especially if I throw a beaver on top of it. So, and I don't know if I'll throw the muskrats on there. Like I said, I think there's a market for those. So got some casters and some glands hanging on the wall back there. So all right, that's what we got going. Just busy night in the shed. We just got done with Thanksgiving with my family. Did the wife's family Thursday. So we're going to turn on some jams and go to town. Just put the nose to the grindstone, guys. The usual routine. So stick around after I get shut up here, and I'll post the video of that coyote this morning and the snare. Yeah, so that puts us at, I think, 13 this year. We're at 13 coyotes, right?
13 or 14.
13, I think, is what we're at. So it's either 13 or 14. I'm pretty sure it's 13, though. But, yeah. So we're going to get everything wrapped up here tonight. Try to get caught up before work starts getting busy. I know I might snap the line Thursday, because I think we're pulling a couple 16-hour days at work next weekend. So I think Thursday when I run the line after work, I'll probably just snap it, just so at least the big line. You know, well, the boy's telling me it's time to go to work. So all right, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna get to work, and there's gonna be 2 videos. You're gonna have today's video and yesterday's video that are gonna be separate. I just gotta upload them. So if you're watching this, you already watched yesterday's video, but we're going to it. He's ready to go. He's like, Dad, I'm ready to be covered in fleas. Yeah. All right, we're gonna rock this show, guys. And as always, keep your nose to the grindstone. You only have so long. Take care.